Yeah, what? Yo guys, welcome back. So here mogesi back again to our session of today. Guys, today is today, and tomorrow it will be another. There is a guy that is just calling me. Yeah, John. But I don't get short. Anotore imera hano kamiri sere mui koko sapere kamanya kusira mana maruke mwenga divire. Yeah. Tabuna uche. Emkebe uche. Yeah, era yo nyango. Yeah. There you go. So guys, I was just been outside from my village a little bit. I was just running for a secret agenda. It is our best moment ever possible, where there is one of the river here that is very huge, and last night it was just rain, cats and a dog, and that's why you can take a look. There is full of water. Those are water. Ooh. There is a lot of water. Oh my goodness. There is a lot of water. So actually the bridge is just into that section. Now you see there is some of water that are just jumping from that. That is where the bridge is. And there is a guy is just looking to this way. See, there is a guy there. Don't know what's wrong. Maybe he was just being taken with water. Because at this moment where we have like 3 people has already died because of water in the river, and I see the guy is just slipping into the tree there, and the tree is just at the center of the river, of that kind of the river. I don't know, because it is a little bit far from my home base, so I'm just heading for a secret agent. So keep watching this kind of the video. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a sweet and positive comment. What's up guys, it's your boy here mogesi back again to our session of today. Guys, today is today, and tomorrow it will be another day. It is a best moment ever possible, where I'm just coming from I'm just at one of the fraternity Konyamwini, where I've just come to see one of the projects that I was just being engaged to and participating to. As you can take a look, this is how the environment of this kind of a place, how it just look like, and this is what we call millet, guys. These are what we call millet, and it's just greenish into our place section. There is a lot of, mostly, as you can take a look, every maize that you do see that into the shamba, they are very fertile. They are very fertile. And take a look, they are very fertile. Also into this section, they are very fertile. So guys, I'm just very disappointed with one of the things here. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. But as you can take a look, this is the project that the other time we did. Here there is a stagnant water that has just been collected into this section here, and it seems that we did this kind of a project, but people, they are not taking care of it. And take a look, this kind of the borehole, they were just to come and they just weed into this section here, so that the place that they are just fetching drinking water, it will be just clean and secure. But so let's take a look. These are some of the saddest moments that have just come and they meet here. So take a look. There is some of the movement that is just always into this section. This one shows that they do come here to fish water into this kind of a borehole, because during the time that we are just digging this kind of a borehole, there were no any movement here. But right now there is what we call a pathway, it's gonna be a pathway, or sometimes they do say that it is a panya route. Shows that this kind of borehole is just more providable, because it's just producing water. Also have this kind of trench. Even right now it has just, let me jump to the other side, but you can take a look. It has already sink. It's just sink, or it has already sink. So this one shows that there is water that is not running, because this kind of a place, they were to come and make sure they were just cleaning this kind of trench. Remember the time that I engaged on this kind of project is the time that we managed to put this kind of trench. So this kind of the people at long last, they will be able again to apply, because they are not taking care of this kind of project serious. Because I remember even the time that I made one of the video where we were just trespassing into this session, where I met the guys who were just asking about water, and some of the subscribers engaged, and they managed to send me on this kind of a project. But due to unconditional circumstance, how things is just moving, soon they will also try again about such kind of a session. They'll be crying. That is the real fact. They'll be crying. Have to hold this kind of a stick, because the place says that I'm just moving. I'm not sure of the places, because there is a lot of snakes right now this season. There is a lot of snakes, so I have to be keen to make sure that we are just making it happen. I used to mine this kind of session sand. I used to mine sand here. Also this kind of a place, and this one remind me some history back. Don't know if I'll be able to narrate it right now. Don't know if I'll be able to fix it one day. Think one day upon a time, or in front of this video, I'm gonna just reveal this kind of history. History. Take a look. Yeah, guys, back again, and as you can take a look, right now I'm just at a session where we engaged on this kind of a project, and this is what it has just been really happening since I left this kind of place the way I left it. The only thing that is just into this segment here, it is only some of movement of people. They come to fetch water here and there, but due to decoration, or to decorate, or to renovate this kind of borehole, it's not no one that is just engaged on participating on such kind of activity. And as you can take a look, the project is just very well successful. You can take a look. I made it because you can take a look. There is a lot of water, and it's just very clean. that is just coming to this session, although it has just been compacted into this session, which is which was not my plan. And this is because of this kind of trench. It has just been, you can take a look at the sideway, it has already started falling into the main trench, forcing another trench to into that segment. I don't know if it just clear this. I have just already shown into the video, so it has just reduced the volume of water, the running water. So as you can take a look, there is a slow motion of running of water into this sector here. And take a look. So I don't know if how they are just fetching water into this section, because as you can take a look, the level of water tap. I don't know if even a cup, maybe a cup, but coming with a 10 liter gel can or 20 liters gel can or a bucket, it's not easy for a person to fetch here water. So the best thing, they were just to come here and just make sure that they are just innovating this kind of trench, make sure that they are just getting a clear volume for this kind of session. The water will be just running. I left the other time here, this kind of a place where it was a stagnant water was just compacted into this session. But I advise some of the gentlemen, where I think, and take a look, there is some soil that has just been pushed into this session, but the other side there is a stagnant water that is just compacted there. So we may want to talk about I perform my duty, and no one will be just blaming Mogesi. I made it, and this kind of project is just successfully. As you can take a look out, and the tap is just taking out the water, and it's just very clean. I don't know if the chlorine is just into this kind of a container here. There is no chlorine. Ooh. Actually, there is no chlorine. This is the chlorine that is just inside. There is chlorine into this bottle, but I don't know if it's just working. If it is just working. This kind of tap it was not working, but can take a look. Don't know if you are just be able to see, guys. Yeah, there's some droplet of the chlorine. So I want to fix it, even although they have just already destroyed this kind of a container. This one shows that they only come here to fetch water, but they don't care of their health. They don't care of their health, because this kind of the water, even although it's just very clean, the real sense is just very clean, guys. It is very clean, and it is best for use for any purposes, but due to unconditional circumstance, they have to treat them like boiling them, or they have to put them like chlorine, the one that we have just checked inside into this container, and we have just get it. Although it is a few, this one shows that there is no any management about this kind of treatment or this kind of container. So Mogesi made his work, and it is very weak. The tap of the chlorine is very weak. It is very weak. I don't know how we're gonna just do with this. I don't know how we're gonna just do with this. And the little sense is this one, guys. Not that this kind of the only this kind of a village is the one that has got they are just using this kind of water. No, only people from our village, because we have people like Yamaro here who are just using this kind of water also, because there is one of the borehole that repeat basi kwa daraja, repeat kwa daraja. There is some people, there is a session at the far end there that was just used to, they were just used to fetch water, but right now it has been, don't know how I can just put it, right now it is not functioning. So much of the people that are just coming to fetch water into this kind of borehole, so they have to take care of it to make sure that it will be more profitable during the time of dry season. Very soon it's just going to come, because next month it will be dry season, where people, they will be, because maize like that one, it will be soon, it will be need something like sunlight. It will be needing it will be needing something like sunlight or hot sun, to make sure that it is just drying, it will be able to dry. Yeah, so such kind of a borehole, for it to be not functioning, it will be lack of management. But with me, honestly, I did my work and I went out. Whoever will be just able to engage on maybe supplying of the clothing or supplying such kind of a container, we're gonna do, but we did the best work to that kind of the sector. This kind of a bridge is just helpful, because there is a school at this session here, where people, they are just, you can take a look, people, they are just using this kind of a bridge to go to school. Got me up to go to school. Ooh, can I take a look of this kind of the tree? This kind of the tree usually grow big, and the leaves usually, animals like cows usually do take this kind of leaves. But there is a place that I was just being stayed during the time that I was at boarding school. I used to see some of a cow or calf were just taking this kind of the leaves, but our place we cannot. But it has got a best shadow. It has got a best shadow. As I told you, it is a seasonal river time. Every shamba you're gonna just found it. As well, you can take a look. Farmers, they are just making some small trench. Woo. Yeah. Yes, guys. This is a session where we are just moving to, and I'm just holding a stick to make sure at a given moment I'll be able to hit, because as you can take a look how it's just raining. This is a season where we do found a lot of snake trespassing here and there when it is a bushy place. But they are just mining sand here. And take a look. These are mining sand season. But I don't think even right now people, they are just selling the same price. Take a look, there is some tomatoes here. All right, we are still moving.